This is your show on FrankTv, Grow and Glow with Ataisi Frank. On today's episode, we want to look at a very sensitive issue. To so many across the globe, it is a controversial one. No longer shall we sweep it under the carpet. We need to take it headlong. And our topic today is women in leadership. As a father of two pretty daughters and a son, I have decided to give my children, regardless of their gender, equal opportunities and equal platform to excel. But we live in a world that have adjoined so many because of their background, because of their ethnicity, or because of their gender. So today, we want to look at those issues. I will believe that somebody somewhere will be inspired. So I have on set today a regular face and a voice, the CEO, Speak Solution Concept, an entrepreneur par excellence, a mother, a wife, a public speaker. Hello viewers, join me as we welcome the unique Dora Obi.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. How has it been?
Fine, thank you.
Sorry that we just had to rearrange your program to be with us today.
The pleasure is mine.
We appreciate you so much. Today, we want to consider a very sensitive issue, as I said in my intro. And I know that you are someone that is very passionate and outspoken about this issue. Now, let me start with this question. What is so special about the women folks in our society? What is special about the girl, the lady?
Like you said in your intro, you said you wanting to give same platform you're giving your son to all your children, whether they be girls or a boy. Now, in our African culture, there is this mentality that a girl child is good for the other room alone and the kitchen. And you see, that is not actually what God created them solely for. So that mentality has hindered a lot of women from maximizing their innate potentials. So I am passionate about telling a woman that beyond being a mother and a wife, you can also be a change effect, you can be an influencer, you can be a voice in your society.
Now, going through your profile and following your program over the years, I've known you to be a very outspoken advocate. I mean, we use that word on women development. Can my audience and the viewing world just get into you to know what moved you, what propelled you into this way of reasoning and into this way of action?
Okay, it's quite a story. I'll start from the beginning. In 1993, I lost an uncle who was doing very well. We knew him to be wealthy. He had a wife and 5 children. So I watched this woman at the demise of her husband crash, if you understand what I mean. Before you knew it, she could not care for her 5 children, so they were handpicked by relatives. 10 years later, that's 2003,
So
another uncle, paternal this time, a relative paternal this time, died also, leaving his wife with 5 children. I don't know why they all have to have 5 children. So now, he was also well-to-do. When he died, the wife could not cater because they both had something in common. They were full-time housewives. Then I also watched their children handpicked by relatives, yes, blood relatives, cared for, but they never remained the same. And I started asking myself, now after the second incident, I was already in the university, I asked myself, where did these women miss it? What would have led to this? if your husband was, this is not Nollywood anymore. You know, Nollywood is where you have somebody die today and the next day everybody is poor. So what happened?
Over time.
So this spurred me into researching, what do I do to become a better woman?
Wow. Wow. This is good to note that you are not just speaking from, I'll call it excitement that is poured by the hour, but this is a function of deep-seated and rooted conviction. Now, at this moment, as entrepreneurs, as people in business, as media practitioners, how can we advocate for the church, for society, to reposition this mindset and place women where they're supposed to be? Is it the role of government, or women should just go take what belongs to them, or women should just sit there for the men to give to them what belongs to them?
It starts with the woman. In one of the seminars I had, I was talking to a group of women up to 55, 60, and I said to them, no one would invest in someone who has not invested in herself.
Cool.
So you're not going to give me a leadership position in your organization until I've proved to be worth my onion. My husband is not going to let me run his company until he has seen what I have to offer. The church is not going to give me a key role until they are sure I can handle it. The society, the government is not going to call me to come and spearhead a ministry until they have seen what I can deliver. So it starts with you. Now,
there is this group who just believe that because I'm a woman, this should be given to me because I'm a woman. Because I'm a woman. What do you say to such groups?
That you're a woman is not an entitlement. You work it out. Like, that's what I say now. You know, this entitlement mindset is also a bad one. It limits you. Then you're just talking about this group of people. There are another group of people who have the pity me kind. Oh, I'm a woman, I can't do it. So it boils down. What Speak Solution does is we clear the mindset. Actually, before Speak Solution, I have an online platform called Interpret Women Hub.
Interpret Women
Yes.
Hub.
Now it's supposed to be entrepreneur, so we just remove the entrepreneurship and we have Interpret Women Hub. It's an online platform for up to 2,000 Port Harcourt women. Now what we do here is we try to clear the mindset first. Once you've cleared the mindset, you now reposition your thinking. This is it. I have to build up myself. Then you can now ask for your right. You don't even ask for your right. When you position yourself well, there's no way. You just come into it.
Yes, when you position yourself.
You position yourself.
Thank you so much. Yes, we'll go on a short break and we'll be back soon. Please don't go away. Stay tuned.
Hello friends, my name is Dora Obi, the CEO of Speak Solution Concepts. Keep watching FrankTv.
Welcome back, my esteemed viewers. This is Grow and Glow with Ataisi Frank on FrankTv. We haven't set the CEO Speak Solution Concept, Dora Obi.
Thank you, sir.
Now, there is another group I want us to address. She's a woman. Regardless of her CV, regardless of her qualification, she is a woman. She can be a pastor, she can preach, she can be our CEO, she can be the governor, she can be the president, because she is a woman. What do you say to that?
Now, this is the group that has made a particular set of women start screaming for gender equality. You know, when you put out somebody that way, that's like putting down somebody that way. You know, there's this saying about when you push someone against the wall, the person doesn't have a choice but to revolt, to bounce back. Now, that is a wrong mindset, where they make the female child look like nothing. And from our pre-colonial days, that's how women were treated. They tell you the girl child, there was no need for her to school. She was meant to be in the farm, she was meant to be in the house to cook and all of that. So that mentality first is not helping. And that is where you now see when in Africa a man has girl children, it's like he doesn't have children. It's because they've had this mentality and they need to clear it. The girl child can become the best she was created to be. If you even want to hear the truth, I happen to be the first daughter in my home. I can tell you that the girl child, when it comes to family setting, is doing much more than you can imagine today. So let that mindset just go.
You know, FrankTv is a social TV with the vision of changing the narrative in our society. Now, there is something that is not loud. We don't hear even government talk about it. We don't hear churches talk about it. But to me, it's a misnomer and it's an issue. Now, I want you to address this as an advocate. Now, you get to a point where a man will see a girl, even at 3, 4, 5. Now, my wife be this so. Keep her from my son. No. A girl is hawking per se, and some men say, okay, we could touch your natural orange before we buy the other orange. What do you say to that, to the family and to society?
That's molestation, whether in disguise or openly done. Now, mothers have been told, you know, when people don't let any adult start calling your child. I think that's even fading out. It's fading out by the day. It's no more the way it used to be when we were younger.
Yeah.
See old men come and call you my wife, come let me carry you. Now mothers are being warned. Mind who carry your kids, mind who you, including your own relatives.
Yeah.
Mind how you leave your girl child, and that also we are telling. Don't please send them on a hawking spirit. Don't send them out there for hawking. Just if they must because of the economy, please let them be educated properly on sex matters. That's sex education. Let them be told that their body parts, your girl child, even as young as 3, should be taught. Your private parts are private. They are called private because it's private. Nobody plays with them. They are not toys. So they get that sinking.
Thank you so much for your time. I must confess it has been an inspiring moment here. And on FrankTv, we want to encourage you. Keep doing what you're doing and keep doing what you know how to do best.
Thank you very much, sir.
God bless you.
The pleasure is mine.
Thank you for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, keep watching FrankTv. Remember, we bring the living Jesus to your living room to turn around every dead situation around you. Once again, thanks and God bless you. I remain your host, Ataisi Frank.